They're cute, they're cuddly and are growing up into big consumers. But how are businesses attracting children and tapping into their festive power? From Mumbai, I'll tell you more.
Well, for many couples, having children can be a difficult experience. In an attempt to get pregnant, many turn to IVF clinics, and it can prove to be a frustrating and expensive business. For some, surrogacy may turn out to be the only option. Now, in the recent years, a growing number of Indian women have been paid to carry the babies of foreign couples. This week, I've been looking at how this industry has been developing and if the government's plans for greater regulations will cause problems for the clinics and couples involved. A strong and steady heartbeat. It's sweet music to the ears of 27-year-old Jyoti Suryavanshi. She's 4 months pregnant with twins, but the babies she's carrying aren't hers. Jyoti is being paid more than 200,000 rupees, or roughly $4,500, to carry these babies to full term for an American couple. That's more money than Jyoti's entire household would earn over 4 years.
When my husband lost his job, I decided to do this to help my family financially. But I'm also doing this because I think it's a noble thing to do, to give people a chance to have their own children.
Surrogate mothers carry embryos which are conceived through in vitro fertilization, so-called test tube babies. The embryo is created by the sperm and egg of an infertile couple, and while it's complicated science, it's also becoming very big business.
Dr.
Sandeep Mane's fertility clinic in Mumbai receives a large number of applicants wanting to be surrogate mothers. Like most IVF clinics in India, they provide a complete range of services. He says there is a growing demand from foreigners for surrogacy and expects to do up to 300 in the next year.
The availability of a lot of surrogate mothers makes it much easier and better for us to offer this treatment, and it's more successful. The outcome, the results are very good. The availability of good hospitals, good doctors, and of course all this at a price which is literally 1/4 of what they would pay out there, makes it a very good option for foreigners.
Surrogacy treatments are a growing part of the $2.3 billion medical tourism industry here in India. Now, one of the reasons why clinics like these are seeing such an increase in demand for these sort of services is because there's virtually no red tape or bureaucracy in the industry. But critics say that's not necessarily a good thing, because a large part of the surrogacy treatments are commercially driven, which means money is involved as a part of the transaction. And they say that unless strict laws are enforced, it could jeopardize the interests of the surrogate mothers as well as the clients involved in the process. All the babies in this room are the product of hope and cutting-edge science. If experts are to be believed, the demand for IVF and surrogacy is only going to keep growing. And after years of not dealing with this issue, India may finally have to face up to the fact that just like any old business, it may now have to regulate the miracle of creating a new life. The Commonwealth Games will be the biggest sporting event to ever take place in India. It will give India a chance to showcase its talent, both in and out of the competition. For companies, it's also a unique opportunity to reach out to consumers. So how has the search for sponsors been going? And have the Games proved to be more attractive than India's flashy cricket competition, the IPL? Well, Shubha Kannan has been tracking down those answers in Delhi.